As we discuss future of general insurance, one of the things we say there is the sector is getting disrupted. There are many forces, many factors driving that. In this context, where do you see the growth coming from? And profitable growth?
Yeah, profitable growth. No, it definitely is challenging. The premium pool across the general insurance industry is definitely shrinking. So optimising what you have is critical as a step one. So your core insurance practice, your core product offerings, those cornerstone elements, ensuring they're operating as effectively and efficiently as they possibly can, has to be your first port of call. And then it's going to be an issue of looking for those adjacent sort of product opportunities, whether they be in insurance, they may or may not be, they may be spin-offs in terms of your core capabilities, but obviously starting from, particularly from my perspective, from a position of a strong view of capability and capacity about what that adjacency might look like.
Thanks. I think that makes sense, but that's perhaps easier said than done. Getting into adjacencies and ecosystem is fraught with risk and challenges. So in your mind, what are the few key things that are required to be successful in an adjacent or an ecosystem business?
Yeah. I think first and foremost, it's having a really robust single view of the customer. So if you have an ecosystem that is delivering on different elements of service and product for the individual, then it's about understanding the usage, the appetite, the profitability, the effectiveness or the efficiency of the service or product or offering that the customer's accessing. So particularly within motoring club insurers, we have offerings around insurance and roadside breakdown, travel, destinations. So propensity or understanding the propensity of someone to work within one of those products or services and how that might relate to either appetite for another product or service or a connection in is critical. And the only way you can get there is with a good single view of the customer to actually anchor or leverage that off of.
And in addition to that, one of the common challenges you see is how much you invest and where you place your bets. Any thoughts on what a good rule of thumb could look like?
For sure. We've applied in our most recent strategic planning process a 70-20-10 approach. So 70% of our activity and resources really focused in on the core and ensuring the Insurance 101 practices, the effectiveness and the efficiency of all of that is as tight as it can be. 20% as we're looking for those adjacent opportunities, but adjacent opportunities well aligned to our capability, skill sets and capacity in the first instance. And then 10% of our focus on those future disruptors, the things that are going to mean as an organisation we need to be much more adaptable to what we're seeing coming across the bow from a headwinds point of view.
A year or 2 years from now, what are the one or two key challenges and opportunities that excite you?
I think technology, particularly technology in homes. Motoring club insurers have a strong positioning around motor vehicles and roads and all those sorts of things. That doesn't mean that's an easy challenge, but there's a well-worn path. I think working that pathway through from a home perspective and what do the ecosystems look like across connected homes, Internet of Things, sensors, and the technology that can actually drive efficiency and effectiveness in that ecosystem is going to be a critical element, but also a very exciting one.